Good day, YouTubers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. Mr. Royal Highness Mufasa says, good day to you, scurvy dogs. Well, this week we're on to the forward mast mainsail, and I spent yesterday prepping it up to mount on the ship. So we got the sail laced on to the yard arm. We got the bearing thingy ready to wrap around the mast. These two little ropes here are just in place where I want to feed the real ropes for the lifting rig. Those are on the ship ready to go. And then we have pre-installed all the blocks and got everything ready and tied. And this will go down to a baling pin. This is going to go through the hole in the bowsprit frame and come back up to a baling pin. And we got a bunch of other ropes on the ship ready for this install. And we got like 5 pages of prints for this sail with a couple runs of running rigging on each page. So ahead of time I have tied blocks here to go out to the wing of the yard arm, and then we've installed another cleat and tied off a running rigging for the tail corner of the sail rope. So to go through the tail of the sail and come back and go into that cleat there. Just glue those on. We got a baling pin ready for the main lifting ropes that we got to tie onto the yard arm. Got those fed through this heel that holds the mast together, and that'll tie off on the baling pin there. And we got some more baling pins out on the side here for, I don't know, we'll have to look at each page as we go, because I pre-rigged the beginning run of the running rigging. So this will go out to the end of the yard, come back to that pulley, and then go down. It may go down here, it may go down there, I'm not sure yet. I'm about to look at those again as I get to tying each one. We'll double check, because I've got so many pre-ready here. It's sort of like doing your homework ahead of time, so when the actual install takes place, it goes pretty smooth. So let's get her mounted up there and wrap that bearing around, tie that off, clamp it in place, and start running these rigging lines. We'll put it in high speed mode for sake of time, and you can pretty much still see what I'm doing. I just got to make sure my camera's in the right spot when I go to moving things around. Alright, so we got one side done. I think this block here is going to go to the sail up above, and not sure about that one there. It doesn't show anything on that one either. That's probably going to be something later on. This larger black rope shows it going down through a hole there and then tying off on a baling pin up here on the, but I'm going to leave that loose because I'm thinking along with this tail here that goes over to a cleat, I may want to furl this sail up, and if I tie these off now, it's gonna stop me from furling it up. So after I get the other side finished, which we got like 2 or 3 more to do over there, this one here, and then I'll try furling this up, sort of like we did on the bowsprit sail, leaving all the blocks and tackles made up like normal. And we did that on the San Juan too, on the lower large sails, just so it's easier to see everything on the deck. Once you let them sails down, 50% of your view to all the detail on the deck is gone, depending on where you stand at. And it's a lot harder to work the upper sails too when that big sail's in the way down on the deck, because of all the baling pins you got to run down to and tie off on. So let me finish this other side. I got to reposition the ship a little bit so I can get to that other side better. And then let's see if we can furl that up before we tie off them other 2 tails that are on the bottom of the sail. Alright, we got her furled up. And I did 6 furling tie-off ropes. Be easy for the sailors to take them loose when they shimmy out there on the yard arm. That's one thing I noticed about this ship. It's not like the last 2 I built, the Bounty and San Juan. Had a little step rope hanging underneath the yard arm, so the sailor could hold on to the yard arm and stand on that step rope down below it, instead of having to shimmy on just the yard arm alone. So furling went okay. I took a piece of dowel material and sort of helped me keep it together as I rolled it up like a curtain. And then while I was doing all that, I broke this railing right off. So I got it glued back on and let it dry overnight. So because those cleats were glued on this morning, I don't want to tie off on them right now because it'll come loose if I do. Because that is, yeah, that's the rope from the bottom tail of the sail from out here. So we'll tie them off tomorrow. And then these 2 here we can do right now. And that'll be it for the 4-mast mainsail. I got a little bit too much slack in that one. I got to figure out a way to get that out. Okay, so those are done. Let's go check on the chickens. Not near as hot today as it was yesterday. It's starting to cloud up. Maybe we might get some rain. Okay, where are you guys at? They're all in the fan. They're all in the fan. In here digging holes. Yeah, I got a fan up there pulling in some air from that gable. Keeps them cool when it's hot out. We got water in here. And then our feed bucket. And we got 1 egg. Put that in my pocket. Okay. See y'all later. Usually come out first thing in the morning and give them some frozen, a tub full of frozen water with some corn and beans in it. And then in the afternoon we'll give them some seed or whatever. And in the evening we'll come and check the eggs again. Make sure we don't leave none overnight. Thanks for watching.